Gary, can you give us your assessment of the game today?
Yeah, I thought we were very good, very good. I thought we came up against a good team. We tried to cause them 2 or 3 problems. You know, we came with 3 strikers, 2 up front and 1 just in behind, and to stop them playing a little bit. And I thought that worked. But as you do with good teams, Kelty then caused us other problems in the wider areas because we had more players in the central, and then we had to try and deal with that. You know, I think they maybe had a couple, too many shots maybe on target for my liking. But I thought the players were working really hard, and we had a couple of half chances ourselves, and we were on the front foot when we could be. And we got on at half time and we picked up a couple of injuries, and it meant that we had to change the shape of the team completely. And we never had a lot of time to do that. And I thought the second half performance was good. I thought you could see Kelty getting deeper and deeper. You could hear their players saying, you know, they're getting into space, we're finding it difficult to get to them. We were starting to pass the ball about. Still didn't have loads and loads of clear-cut chances. But, you know, I couldn't ask the players to give me any more today. You know, as the fans that weren't here, that maybe listening to my interviews, you know, I think they're honest. I say when we've not played well and when we need to do better. The lads gave their lot today. You know, it's been a tough week. Stenhousemuir, we put a lot into that. Hearts, and then we come here today against a team that are used to having the ball and making you work. And we did have to work, but I thought we were up for it. We were up for the fight. And we looked dangerous ourselves at times as well. So a lot of positives. The negative is we lost the game, you know, and I think we maybe tried to play the ball out on the edge of the box, I think, and a couple of ricochets, and when it's going for you, it goes for you, it falls to your player, and it fell to their player, and they put it in the back of the net. So wee things like that are going against us now. You know, we hit the bar with a cross-come shot, when it's going for you, that flies into the net. So we need to work against that as well. That the wee bit of luck that you need to carry isn't there just now. But if the lads keep working as hard as they work today and playing how they played today at certain stages of the game, the results will soon come. I've no issue with that.
I mean, from the kick-off, certainly from my perspective, you know, we were winning the early battles. It was a quick press when they were in possession. We were playing with a higher line. And I felt, you know, that the players had maybe a point to prove to everybody that, you know, the results have been going against them in the past, but today was a day that they could have rectified that.
No, definitely, you know, and as I said to you, we wanted to come here and try to win the game. You know, I could have played a midfielder in there and just went with 2 up front or 1 up front. We came to try and win the game. You know, we felt that we could maybe try and cause them problems. Obviously, you have to watch their dangers, and they've got a lot of dangers, but we felt that we could maybe try and stop that, and then with the forward players in the pitch try and cause it. And I generally thought it was working. And then, as I said, Kevin's changed it. He's got his 2 fullbacks going regularly. Then they're getting space out wide, and we've got to try and coach the players for the side of the pitch, how to deal with that. And as I say, we're getting at half time. We were only going to make the 1 sub. Jinky was going to come on for Ryan. We're going to go the same again. We'll try to make a few adjustments to try and help the players. And right at the last minute, half time, we found out that Robbie wasn't going to be able to continue. So straight away, Cam's, I've had to completely change the shape of the team due to the personnel that we had available today, because we never had, you know, another central midfielder just to go on there as such, so that Callum could just slot back into left back. So that threw us a wee bit. You know, they're still trying to organise the players going out at half time, but I don't think you can fault their effort in the second half, and they look organised, and we passed the ball better in the second half, and we created them 1 or 2 problems. So I'm disappointed to lose the game. I think for the effort that we put in the few half, I think we probably deserve something out the game, but we haven't got anything, and you need to just keep working hard and hope that that eventually turns.
Yeah, again, we'll probably talk about 2 things. I mean, Robbo's creating more chances, and it's just unfortunate, you know, it's not falling for him yet. And also at the back, we're also talking about Brian again, you know, pulling off some tremendous saves and keeping us in the game still at key points.
Yeah, Brian's done what you expect him to do, but you've still got to do it. You know, he's making saves, and he looks confident just now. He looks assured. And as you say, you know, John, he's hit the bar with that cross-come shot. I think he's had one in the first half that he's too worried about holding the defender off, and he should have maybe just went and met the header, and he's had a header at the goalie. So listen, they'll eventually come for John. John's a good player. Uzi worked hard. He didn't really have as many chances today. It was difficult. Sometimes he was having to maybe do more defensive work than he's used to, because Kelty moved us about a little bit. So we had to ask a lot of work for the 3 strikers. You know, they were in there primarily to go and try and create problems for them, but we also knew that defensively they were going to have to switch on, and in the main they've done that, and that can be difficult for strikers because they're not used to working that hard. So listen, I feel for the players today. You know, I do try and be honest with you. I do try and say when we've not done well or that. I thought the players played well today.